In PGA Polish Chess Championship 2025 Open Round 6, Wojtaszek chooses Queen's Gambit declined Queen's Knight variation, leading to an intense fight against Bartel. On d4. On d5. On c4. Threatening pawn takes d5. On e6 played by Bartel. This position is typical of Queen's Gambit declined Queen's Knight variation. Knight c3. Bishop b4. On e3. Knight f6. On a3. Bishop takes c3 check. Pawn takes c3. On c6. Bishop d3. King castled kingside. Knight e2. Pawn b6. Pawn takes d5. Pawn takes d5. On f3. Bishop a6. King castled kingside. Bishop takes d3. Queen takes d3. Knight c6. On e4. On h6. On e5. Threatening pawn takes f6. Knight h7 played by Bartel. On f4. Wojtaszek's idea is to play. On f5. Pawn takes f5. Queen takes f5. Knight e7. Queen g4. Queen c8. Queen g3 and dominate the board. On f5 played by Bartel. On g4 it is novelty move. Knight e7. Threatening pawn takes g4. On h3 played by Wojtaszek. Rook f7. On a4. King h8. King h2. Queen d7. Bishop a3. Rook g8. On a5. Pawn takes a5. Bishop c5. On g5. Rook takes a5. Knight c6. Threatening knight takes a5. Rook a2 played by Wojtaszek. Pawn takes g4. Pawn takes g4. Pawn takes f4. Knight takes f4. Rook takes g4. Rook af2. Wojtaszek intends to play. Knight g6 check. King g8. Rook takes f7. Queen takes f7. Rook takes f7 and dominate the board. Rook g7 played by Bartel. Knight h5. Rook takes f2 check. Rook takes f2. Rook g5. Threatening rook takes h5 check. Queen h3 played by Wojtaszek. Wojtaszek's idea is to play. Knight f4. Knight d8. Queen takes h6 and gain a significant edge. Knight d8 played by Bartel. Bishop a3. Rook f5. Threatening rook takes f2 check. Rook takes f5 played by Wojtaszek. Pawn takes f5. Knight f4. Wojtaszek is preparing to play. Bishop e7. Knight c6. On e6. Queen c7. Queen g3. Queen b8. Knight g6 check and secure a stronghold in the game. Queen a4 played by Bartel. Bishop e7 time to think find the best continuation for Bartel. Queen c2 check is logical continuation as Knight g2. Knight f7. Queen h5. Knight hg5. Queen g6. Knight f3 check. Still Bartel is losing. Let's go to the main variation. Threatening queen takes a3. Bishop e7 played by Wojtaszek. Threatening queen takes h6. Knight c6 is an inaccurate played by Bartel. Bishop f6 check. Knight takes f6. Pawn takes f6. Queen c2 check. Knight g2. Time to think. Find the best continuation for Bartel. Pawn f4 is logical continuation as Queen c8 check. King h7. Queen d7 check. King g6. Queen g7 check. King h5. Still Bartel is losing. Let's analyze the main game. Knight g2. Wojtaszek is planning to play Queen takes h6 check. King g8. Queen g7 mate and gain a significant edge. Queen d2 is an inaccurate played by Bartel. Queen h5. Queen g5. Queen e8 check. King h7. Pause the video and find the best move for Wojtaszek. Queen f7 check is the right idea because King h8. Queen e8 check. King h7. Queen f7 check. King h8. Queen e8 check. Wojtaszek have small advantage. Let's explore the main game. King h7. Queen d7 check. Think carefully what is the best move for Bartel. King g6 is the correct move because Queen g7 check. King h5. Queen takes g5 check. Pawn takes g5. Pawn f7. Pawn f4. Still Bartel is losing. Let's analyze the main variation. Queen d7 check is a mistake played by Wojtaszek. King h8 is not the best move played by Bartel. Queen takes c6. Victory for Wojtaszek. After a hard-fought battle, Bartel resigned, conceding the game.